That's why we should pray for, you need to pray for pastors. You need to pray for ministries. You need to pray for churches. The bigger the growth, the bigger the manifestation of the Spirit, the higher the temptations. The higher the temptations. If you read about David, maybe I will teach on that sometime soon. David just came back from war. That verse is in my head till today. David just came back from war. He conquered 5 different regions. Victory, success. The next verse says, and at the time where kings were at war, David stayed at home. He came back from war. There was another war. He said, Joab, you can handle this. This one is a small war. Go and send Joab. He said, Joab, go and handle it. David stayed home and slept. There was war. Israel was at war. David was sleeping at home. Because it's just a small war. I am David. Lord, teach my hands to war. I need bigger battles. If it's not Goliath, forget it. Then he woke up in the evening, came out and was at the balcony stretching. He saw a woman but the Bible says she was beautiful to look upon. Now, for you to know a woman is beautiful is that you have taken time to assess from head to toe. And the woman was bathing. Anybody's filled with the Spirit of God, you look at that thing, you're bathing, you move your eye. But David stayed, assessed. Before you know it, he sent for the woman, committed sin, sent for the husband, killed him. Meanwhile, you might think Israel is at war in the battlefront. There was another war in the bedroom, in the house of David. Satan won that war. He won that war. David was more into the chariots, Joab, and all those people fighting with swords. There was a war going on at home. All the soldiers are out there. David is here fighting another battle which he lost. Take heed lest you fall. Take heed lest you fall. It's after you have finished that 6 hours prayer that is when the devil is coming. Oh. That's when he's coming. It's after you have come out here and said, Lord, I will not fornicate again. As you go home, your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend that has not spoken to you for 10 years, say, I'm in town. Are you in Calabar still? Say, yes, I'm in Calabar. Long time. Come and see me now. After you have vowed that, Lord, I give myself away. The body is not for fornication. They will message you from nowhere. When I stopped doing drugs, the amount of invitations, the amount of dealers offering me free weed that we used to use pocket money and buy, is now suddenly free. Then when you now start smoking, it will stop being free. From nowhere, we will just, guy, have a show. Why don't buy weed? Come and smoke. I said, before, who would give you free weed? At your strongest is when the devil comes. But I pray for you and I pray for someone that God will give you grace to overcome in the mighty name of Jesus. So you can never be too spiritual. Don't look at somebody's broken marriage and say, my own can never be like that. Lie. Overnight, it can be like that. Don't look at someone's wayward son, wayward daughter and say, all this, see, your son, your daughter. Your own can be like that. It is possible. You must take heed. There never should be a time where we stop taking heed. These are temptations we must battle, and the grace is available to overcome.